Smart is. Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Raptors trail by 6. Anunoby passes to Purtle. Raptors moving the ball around. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Outside Williams. He kicks it to Tatum. This one for 3. And Purtle pulls it down. Toronto have gone 0-5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Van Vliet finds Purtle. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Banton's checked in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, out to the right wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Celtics leading by 6. Horford with a screen on Barton. To the inside. That's good from Horford on the assist by Tatum. Horford's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
It's Barton on the wing. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Young. Barton passes to Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Williams with the defensive effort. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
And the pass to Smart. And Brown now atop the key. Down low. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Raptors trail by 8. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Passes it to Achua. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. And again, Toronto no up. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 8. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at center. Barton no luck. Celtics leading by 8. Smart passes to Williams. Horford kicks to Tatum. Back to Horford. Shot, high post. Yes, that goes in. Horford's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Well, you think about the evolution of Al Horford's game. Who would have thought he'd become such a knockdown jump shooter?
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Brown the pass to Tatum. They get the rebound. Williams kicks to Brown. Williams trying to break free. Jaylen Brown. And that's good. Brown's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces. from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Barton. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Toronto on defense, following Jaylen Brown's three. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Stolen by Smart. Celtics leading by 11. Outside Williams. Back to Brown. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class. A guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
Now, Anunoby. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Now here's Tatum. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Hauser. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Tatum against Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Scotty Barnes picks one out.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum. Wanting the contact, inviting the contact.
Back to Horford. To the paint, deflects the pass. Tatum against Anunoby. Barnes outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's so hard, isn't it, Doris, to define Scotty Barnes' position? Point forward would probably, I guess that'd be correct.
I guess, Kev, and it almost doesn't matter, right? Because what we know about Scotty Barnes is he's got big-time talent. He can make plays, he can get downhill, he can rebound and run with the basketball in his hand. And think about it. He is a guy still with so much upside. Imagine when he locks in completely and understands the NBA game. Sky's the limit.
Horford, no luck.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Siakam passes to Banton. Screen by Siakam. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game. All right, David, thank you. And we're halfway Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Raptors trail by 4. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton in at the point guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Pirtle, arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Pirtle's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Raptors. And here's White, still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Brogdon. Here's Hauser. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock for 3. Brogdon. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Endures this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Screen by Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Brown. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Passes it to Banton. Siakam, a screen on Brogdon. Banton. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Siakam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Pirtle. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown right side. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's White. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Barnes finds Siakam. Here's Banton. Siakam passes to Barnes. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Pirtle inside. And he gets it to go. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Pass to White. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. And a new group in for the Celtics. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Now Trent, after Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Van Vliet wide open. And the Raptors miss again. The Celtics with the lead. Smart kicks to Tatum. From past the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Will Barton. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Now, here's Trent. Barton surveying the floor. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Trent can't hit. For Boston, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Second free throw, no good. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Siakam with it. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
He shot 3 of 5 from the line. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Celtics lead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Boston, Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. And it's Williams at the center, locking down the middle. Siakam against Horford. Anunoby in the corner. The kick out to Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. Got a hand on it.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Horford. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Anunoby trying to break free. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Anunoby.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Smart wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 8. Barnes looking around. Inside, Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Nice shot by Smart.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby.
Raptors foul. OG Anunoby. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Derek White.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Brown is checked in for Boston.
Blocking foul call on Derek White. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Siakam with it, outguarded by Tatum. Barnes passes to Siakam. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Clock is at 3.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowd scores and gets them out of their comfort zone.
Right side Horford. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Brown inside, covered by Van Vliet. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA. Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Back to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Raptors trail by 11. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Taken away by Williams.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Boston.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Brown inside the line, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Kept alive, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
There's Williams with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Tatum finds Williams. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And Grant, we got... Two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Lowry and Hero in the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. And with the jam.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Here's Anunoby, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Martin outside. Hero against Anunoby. And here's Butler outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Here's Banton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Here's Banton. He's guarded by Lowry. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Outside Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler there. Serious elevation.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Martin. Pass to the basket by Toronto. And that one no good to start off the night. It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Pirtle. It's good. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Lowry right side. And Lowry gets double. Here's Hero. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
The three from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. Kicks it out to Barnes.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Pirtle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. Miami trailing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Here's Banton. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Minute 32 left in the first quarter here. Martin finds Adebayo. Back to Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his third year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
Count it.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Anunoby on the take, and a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside from Butler. From deep. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Lowry. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Outside Barnes. Siakam outside. Pass to Benton. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. They're speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Will Barton is out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Achua in at the center position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. On the wing, Strus. He's guarded by Barton. Just 5 to shoot. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
No good on the second free throw. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. So Miami ends up going with a new group. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Achua with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Drops in the 3. Achua's got 5.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Adebayo. Lowry with it. Back to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Outside for Butler. Now Lowry. The three-pointer off the mark. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Right side, Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
A line change here for Toronto.
It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Pirtle. No good off the back of the rim. The Heat have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
OG Anunoby. That's his second personal foul.
Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Martin outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Stolen by Lowry. Adebayo with it. Siakam covering. Martin outside. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Martin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Siakam against Martin. And Siakam, here we go. Yes, it's good. Siakam's got his second bucket on the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Adebayo in the post. Banton pulls it in. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. Outside Barnes. Adebayo against Siakam. Butler with a steal. Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Butler. No good that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Stolen by Hero. And so it's Toronto in a good
Play the score. Your Raptors 31. The Heat 18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Setting the floor for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. Offensive rebound. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Clock at 6. Goes up again. And the layup is up and in. Siakam's got 6 points.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship level team.
Well, Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And here's Siakam for three. He buries it from three. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Hero, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Martin outside. Hero on the wing. Anunoby covering. Offensive board. Martin, the pass to Butler.
Who's watching him?
The shot from the low post is good. He's got 9.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
The open shot, Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Snatched up. Kicks it to Hero. And here's Lowry from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Miami's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hurdle with the block. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. A line change here for Miami. Oladipo against Trent. Outside Love. Takes a 3. Miami, no good that time either. Toronto's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
It's good.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Gets a very good look and converts. Van Vliet's got 6. Miami shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Oladipo. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Van Vliet misses. The Heat shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Oladipo against Barton. Back to your 7. Love passes to Strus. Outside for Love. To the wing, right side. Offline with a 3. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. Here's Vincent. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Will Barton picks one up. That one's off.
At the line for the Heat, Gabe Vincent. At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. Toronto has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Yurtseven. Love for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Banton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Hero right side, fires for 3. Can't get it to drop, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Outside Barnes. Pass to Poeltl. Butler with a steal. In transition, here they come. For 3, Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And Kyle Lowry, he has nights like this. He can hang with anyone from downtown.
And here's Siakam for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Martin with a screen on Barnes. Martin outside. Out left to the wing. Lowry finds Hero. The 3 is up. Lowry no good. The Raptors shooting the rock at 58%. Siakam against Lowry. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star. Someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Hero outside. Barnes against Butler. Martin left side. Outside for Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Here's Siakam. The 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the right side. Pass to Adebayo. Puts up a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Into the lane. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Anunoby. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, got a piece of it. Fast break Miami for 3. Lowry. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 9 rebounds now. Siakam for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Butler into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Van Vliet's checked in for Toronto. Here's Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality.
Well, you would know the depth of the Miami bench is certainly felt in the strength of their second unit.
Yeah, when the starters sit down, Miami doesn't lose much. There's a tremendous combination of skill and playability that they lean on throughout the course of the regular season. The bench certainly makes big contributions with their minutes. You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Pascal Siakam.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Van Vliet. This one for three. And Pascal Siakam gets a three.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
From the arc. Here's Butler. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Siakam. Sinks that one from the post. And the Raptors lead by 20.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
The three from Barnes. Here's the second effort. It's tipped. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
of the NBA on 2K Sports with Richard Jefferson. And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point. To the wing right side. Misses the three. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Here's Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
Here's Smart. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. Williams against Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Lowry against Smart. Adebayo. No good. Good tee by Williams. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum kicks to Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smart's got 5 now.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Adebayo. Can't connect from short range.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Tatum, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Hero with a 3. And Horford pulls it down. Celtics leading by 6.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Another shot, and Williams pays it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Butler against Tatum. Outside for Martin. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Martin. Will it go? Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Aggressive move by you-know-who. Butler gives this team a certain attitude on the floor.
Tatum with it. Butler covering. 1:06 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Martin. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Butler passes to Adebayo. Rebound by Williams. Celtics leading by 6. Tries the spin move. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And stolen by Horford. You're smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got 7 points.
Oh, great anticipation from Horford on D there. Gets ahead of the ball there for the steal and initiates the fast break.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now Smart. He has 7. In the corner. Tatum with it. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics? Celtics leading by 6. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Tatum and Williams up in the forward spot. Jaylen Brown out there with Brogdon. And it's Williams at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Three-pointer, Martin, and the rejection by Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Outside for Lowry. Clock at 6. Blocked again.
Well, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Timeout called the Heat. Osken making a switch here. The Heat trail by 15. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Williams' shot is off. Butler deciding where to go with it. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
The assist.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Back to White. To the inside. And Muscala kicks to White. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. White. And again, Boston with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Adebayo with the ball. In the corner, it's Martin. Passes to Adebayo. Now, here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. But there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Here's Lowry. After Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Martin wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Celtics. White finds Williams. There's the pick. Back to White. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assisted.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
White the pass to Brogdon. He dishes it to Muscala, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. The shot by Brogdon wide open. No good with the triple.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Hero the bounce pass. Here's Martin. Kicks it out to Hero. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's White. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 10. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Butler. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Tatum for 3. And no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Go. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Celtics. 28. The Heat. 18.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Heat, at the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo, and it's Butler in the small forward position. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
And Miami making a change here. Yurtseveni's checked in for Adebayo. Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Butler. And it's Oladipo in for Tyler Hero.
Just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
Now here's Oladipo. And it's Love missing. Slot with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Horford, no luck.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
There's a screen. Lowry passes to Yurtsevin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And Miami making a change here. Heroes checked in. Boston leading by 11. There's the pass to Tatum. Feeds it to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Here's Hero. Yurtsevin. The shot missing. Williams with the defensive effort. Outside Tatum. On deep. Tries again. Williams dishes to Brown. Outside Horford. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues, and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing's over.
And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtsevin. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. Butler, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Oladipo. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
It's stolen by Lowry. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. There's Hero with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Hero's got 5 points so far.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Floats it up for Williams. The shot that time, not on target.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Celtics leading by 11. Smart on the wing. Brown outside. Horford kicks to Brown. Smart up top. 5 to shoot. Outside Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. He has 5.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Now here is Lowry, following the miss by Robert Williams. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
He has the ideal attitude you want in a swingman, but Butler gets in a good position, take it on the D, and just winning that battle.
Smart misses. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. It's a 10-point game. Back to Hero. And the lead is down inside single digits.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Smart. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. In the corner, it's Martin. No good on the 3. And we've reached the end of the third. Boston on top, up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Hero, no good. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
The Heat trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Rebound Boston. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low, here's Smart. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. Butler on the wing. For the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Another one for Butler. This is why they call him Jimmy Buckets. Certain nights, this guy can take over.
Tatum down low. Here's Williams. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside Martin. Adebayo down low. He's against Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Williams, a screen on Lowry. Smart passes to Williams. Williams with the steal. Outside, Smart. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Miami time. The craziest fans will get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. The Heat trail by 4. Pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer, Martin. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Tatum, no good. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Smart against Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. The rebound by the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Brown against Butler. Horford kicks to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Brown against Hero. Back to Adebayo. And no good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Butler against Griffin. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses. Commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. There's Brown with the three. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
The emergence of Brown as a #1 scoring option has been so much fun to watch. He has earned a lot of trust from his coaching staff.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the paint. And the slam by Williams.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
There's Hero with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
And it's Brown missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jason Tatum, second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Timeout called the Heat. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Here's Horford. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't say enough about Horford's poise in high-stress moments. Thrives when the whole team is counting on him.
Here's Hero. Yes!
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time player.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Smart passes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And if anybody didn't know, Jason Tatum has that killer instinct just coming out in a big way.
Boston foul. Al Horford, second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
At the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And someone who welcomes big spots, Jimmy Butler, and taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Al Horford.
Free throw good, Horford.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Win on the road.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. So the Raptors starting 5. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Benton in at the 1. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Siakam in the post. Horford covering. Barnes can't cash it in from close range. Smart finds Horford. The kick out to Williams. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Williams passes to Horford. Stolen by Siakam. Anunoby against Brown. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And here's Brown for 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Raptors have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. And the basket by Siakam.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
And Horford gets it to go.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Siakam pass to Poeltl. Here's Benton. Right side, Anunoby. Pass to Benton. Outside Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Tatum. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Here's Benton. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now here's Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And we have seen OG become a volume 3-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Inside, here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Benton. Back to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Lets it fly. Hauled in by Brown.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Outside Tatum. The shot won't fall. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 1:58 left in the first quarter here. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Really like the work inside from Poeltl, using his body well to draw the contact on his way up.
And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws grab can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. And he has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
The drive by Van Vliet. The 3 from Barnes. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Smart. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Van Vliet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the inside. The three from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that three.
Tatum passes to Horford. Barnes against Tatum. Back to Horford. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
On the wing, Tatum. Horford outside. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Smart for three. The shot no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and White make up the backcourt. And it's Muscala in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. 2 points. That one goes. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Here's Tatum. After the basket by Toronto. Good. Smart's got 5.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Tatum, and Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Then he's checked in for Van Vliet. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Barton. White for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Now here's Young. Tatum with a steal. Outside White. Out to the right wing. Muscala finds Horford. Trent with a double. Back to Horford. Let's go with a 3. And Young pulls it down. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside White. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Williams is checked in for Boston. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Young. Barnes, he's checked in for Barton. And it's OG Anunoby in for Trent. Drills it from deep. White's got 5 now.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Down low. Here's Benton. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness! A minute 50 left to play in the half. Smart passes to Muscala. And Muscala with the slam.
just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
It's stolen by Smart. White, the pass to Smart. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Siakam. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 8.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
They get the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Barnes. 6 points for him.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby finds Siakam. White with the steal. Pass to Smart. And here's Tatum. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back.
The Jabberwockies.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. Siakam left side. 4 on the clock. Pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Williams. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Williams against Pirtle. Back to Williams. Right side Brown. Here's Hauser. 5 on the clock. Brown finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Over to the wing. Here's Siakam. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claim the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
VanVleet against Brogdon. Williams from long range.
Gotta love the way Pirtle defended that shot, closing out on shooters and making them think twice.
Barnes with it, guarded now by Williams. Barnes, no good. Boston trailing.
Walking foul called on Jakob Pirtle.
Achua's checked in for Toronto.
Second team foul. Raptors substitute.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Williams from behind the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. And Siakam, here we go. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Playing with great activity. Pascal Siakam's become so proficient off the bounce.
First free throw is good. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Smart with a bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Horford pulls it in.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Smart finds Brown. Here's Horford. He's covered by Siakam. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. The kick out to Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
And the Raptors with some changes. Barton, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Trent in for Anunoby. Smart passes to Horford. Now Williams. Out to Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Stolen by Siakam. Here we go. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Achua. Van Vliet's got his first points of the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. The Raptors making a switch here. Benton's checked in. Here's Benton. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Barton. Here's Benton. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. Outside, Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 8.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Pass to Benton. With 4 on the clock, and he dunks it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
And so it's to...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And here's Brown for 3. Tatum from long range. Rebound by the Raptors. And stolen by Brown. Horford outside. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Van Vliet drives. Inside. The kick out to Young. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Smart outside. Brown against Van Vliet. Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 5. And Young with the block. It's stolen by Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart from outside the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now. Timeout called, the Raptors. Malcolm Brogdon is checked in for Smart. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Here's Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Terrific at both ends of the floor tonight. Barnes showing why this team is so excited about him.
Tatum with a screen. Horford for 3. Tipped away. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
A foul can't hold Pascal Siakam's shot back. He commits to the play and gets it in the air.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Brown passes to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
Pass to Tatum. Horford with it. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Brown. Now here's Brogdon. From 13, he got a piece of it. Siakam outside. And here's Barnes. 4th quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off them. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The free throw drops for Williams. Van Vliet's checked in for Banton. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Van Vliet with it. Brown's there. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The coaches have to love when Pascal Siakam gets in a scoring groove. He's capable of making a big impact on the scoreboard.
Outside Anunoby.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. the sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
He's off on the second. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there, but Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
It's stolen by Brogdon.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Raptors.
We talk about the importance of making free throws. Tonight being the perfect example.
Yeah, B.A., they found ways to get to the line, and then they made them count.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Pascal Siakam.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And so here is Toronto. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Lets the three fly. Van Vliet misses. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Brown finds Tatum. And they recover it. Now Brogdon. Back to Horford. Pass to Brown. Brogdon from outside. Missed it. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LeBlanc.
Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, and this game features two tremendous passing teams, and there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Banton and a point guard.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Martin with the screen for Lowry. Outside for Martin. Back to Lowry. Knocked away and stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It was dealing with the NBA's physical play that was Pirtle's biggest challenge when he came into the league, but he knows how to use his body now to get these calls.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Butler. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, that's exactly what you hope to get to offensively. Jimmy Butler off the bounce, getting downhill.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Anunoby against Adebayo. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Barnes against Butler. To the inside. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Butler outside for Lowry. Hero against Barnes. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Siakam left side. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. That 3 off the mark. The Heat with the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. The Raptors making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in.
Fred Van Vliet.
To the left wing. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Anunoby. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And stolen by Butler.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here he goes. And slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Barnes down low. Defended by Butler. That one falls.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Van Vliet. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 8.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby, and he jams it with authority.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. Pirtle kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He got the double.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Benton in at the point. Toronto trailing. Pirtle up top. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much that we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, GA. Thank you so much. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And it's love with the ball for Miami. Oladipo, the pass to Vincent. Poked away. Fast break, Toronto. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's the Heat with the ball. Pass to Oladipo. Not going to go that time. Good D by Anunoby. Manton, the pass to Pirtle. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Miami called for the foul.
Well, for a player with Pirtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now the pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oladipo misses, so timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
So both teams making some changes here.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Here's Butler, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Butler kicks to Lowry. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. VanVleet passes to Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Achua. Barton in the corner. Achua finds Barton. Young for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Achua. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Heat have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Butler up top, covered by Achua. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami shooting well, 50% from the floor. Outside for Martin. Buries the long-range jumper. Martin's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Now, here's Trent. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. VanVleet outside. The Raptors need to get a shot. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
There's a relentless effort from Jimmy Butler every night, and he's going to push through the foul and get his shot opportunity.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And how good has he been at the line? And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they performed at the line.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Banton. 6 points for him. It's good.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Butler dishes to Lowry. Again, the miss by the Heat. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes, right side. And Siakam has it in the corner. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Inside, 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Pearl is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Miami with the ball. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. There's Hero with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Here's Banton. And Adebayo sends it back. All right, David, thank you.
Your Miami Heat, 23. The Raptors, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Boy, you have to love how competitive Jimmy Butler is. Understanding he's in rhythm, letting me take on the burden offensively.
Siakam, that's good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Now, Hero, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. It's Butler that time on the assist by Adebayo. And that's now 20 points for Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler making use of his length, his smarts, nice interior score.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Outside, Hero. Butler on the wing. 20 points for him. Passes to Adebayo. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it goes out of bounds. A last touch by Purdy. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Called for the Heat.
Started.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Outside Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
And so here's Toronto. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Martin for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. The kick out to Barton. Butler with the steal. Outside Lowry. Butler up top. Covered by Achua. Butler passes to Martin. It's Martin on the wing. 5 on the clock. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his 1st foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The kick outside to Butler. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by Achua. Raptors with the lead. And it's Trent off the drive. Van Vliet finds Young. Trent outside. Tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr. He's not having any of it.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
All right, defense. Make some noise.
Vincent the pass to Love.
For your Miami Heat dancers.
To stop the drought. Vincent misses. Toronto leading by 4. Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Young. Achua, the pass to Trent. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him. Van Vliet wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Here's Trent, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line, yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Trent hits them both.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad's.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep, pretty much the opposite style of play.
55 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Love, fires the 3. The offensive rebound, Rich Saban. Love outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Love.
Now, Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
23 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside, Martin. Hero from long range. Nailed from three-point land.
A dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
The kick out to Barnes. And here is Anunoby with 1 on the clock. And so it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Banton in at the 1. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. Poeltl inside. Working on Martin. That one doesn't drop. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. And a wide open look for Hero. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Poeltl, the pass to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Butler. Siakam against Martin. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Martin against Barnes. Martin, the pass to Butler. Hero on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto leading by 6. Anunoby finds Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. Outside Butler, and there's the pass to Love. Off target with his three. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. Over in the corner, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Love outside. Hero from long range. That's in there. Love with the assist. Hero's got 9 points now in just the second half. Raptors leading by 7. VanVleet outside. Passes it to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. You can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Pass to Love. Here's Butler, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Siakam passes to VanVleet. The kick out to Barnes. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 10.
How quick with that shot off the catch was Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Lowry passes to Hero. And the Heat, another three.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. From downtown, Miami grabs the miss.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. Got to think twice about that next time.
Hero passes to Lowry. Now Adebayo. And Barnes sends it back. Siakam with it. Now defended by Adebayo. VanVleet can't get it to go. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 7. Hero no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Hero kicks to Lowry. And here's Love for 3. No good on the shot. From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not all be.
guards that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Smart, kick out to Brown. Horford for three. Outside Tatum. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Hero outside. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Butler against Tatum. Pass to Lowry. And again, the Heat missing. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brent?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, there might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smart for three. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry finds Martin. Butler against Williams. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Smart passes to Brown. Three-pointer. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And here's Brown for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami trailing. Hero, the pass to Martin. Over to the left wing. It's Martin on the wing. It doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Smart for three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Lowry, the pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Tatum. Here's Butler. Nice D from Tatum.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
To the inside. Adebayo with a steal. Hero for three. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. It's all knotted up.
And you would expect a quality play like that from a quality guard like Kyle Lowry. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Celtics have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Horford for three. Tatum against Butler. Tatum passes to Brown. The kick to Tatum. Oh, they need this. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit, getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Butler on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Hero. They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Butler. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Tatum from long range. The shot off that time. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the floor for Boston, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. Now a timeout called by Miami. The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Now here's Butler, guarded closely. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 6 points.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
All right, Brent, how about what Tyler Hero brings to the table?
Well, Tyler is such a huge part of why the Heat had so much success last season, coming off the bench with unbelievable consistency, and he shot the 3 as good as ever, raised that scoring average up. This guy is not an all-star yet, but he's on the fringe, B.A.
Here's Butler. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work, and there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Hauser. Outside Brown. 6 to shoot from deep. And it's Miami with a rebound. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Kept alive. Here's Hero. Martin with a screen on Brogdon. Hero for 3. Offensive rebound. Heat.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Brogdon. Williams a screen on Hero. Williams finds Brogdon. From deep. That shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Double team on Oladipo to the middle. Pass to Adebayo. His first shot coming late. Offensive rebound. And here's Butler. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Robinson, he's checked in for Butler. A big group substitution here for Boston. Griffin, he's checked in for Muscala. Horford comes in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's White in for Jaylen Brown. For 3, Robinson. Miami, no good that time either. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Hero against Brogdon. Oladipo, right side. Clock at 6. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
the previous play is under review
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And we see former Heat superstar Dwayne Wade back in Miami to watch the game.
And think about it, B.A. He's meant so much to this organization and to this city. It's really great to see him back showing his support for his old club.
And the Heat making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball. What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Kicks it to Hero from deep 3-point range. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Out of bounds. Going to be Miami's ball. Oladipo's checked in for Miami.
Victor Oladipo.
The Heat with the lead. And here's Lowry. Kicks it to Hero. 4-3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Miami 5. Tyler Hero. First personal foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Boston, Al Horford.
And he sinks the second.
You just get a feeling with Al Horford that he's going to make an impact either on the floor or in the locker room, no matter who he suits up for.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. Here's Hero. The 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. From deep, here's Griffin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Blake Griffin is still very, very strong, and that solid foundation and base is helping him on the inside.
Lowry with it. Martin outside. For 3, Oladipo. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front, leading by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Out to Horford. Fades and shoots. And he stays with it. That's tipped. Now Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And here's Brown for three. Brown can't hit. And for the Heat, they're shooting just around 32% from the field. Pass to Lowry. Horford against Butler. Martin with a screen on Horford. Martin outside. Fires the three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Love is checked in for Miami.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The runner. No good. A bit long that time. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Outside for Butler. Miami, no good that time either.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Lowry against Smart. Lowry, no good. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Brown for three. Kept alive by Boston. The Heat have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Looking to end this cold spell. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Tatum. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Love for three. It's not going to go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Tatum finds Brown. Again, Brown missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Butler passes to Love. Out to the right wing. Here's Hero to win the drought. Miami, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for three. He drops it from range. Brown's got 5 points.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Miami calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
And the Heat with some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Love. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. The Celtics making a switch here. Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Martin outside. From downtown. Pure from 3-point range.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Griffin against Adebayo. Here's Butler. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Jimmy Butler.
First one falls for him. Butler hits them both. There's 42 seconds left in the third. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Griffin passes to Smart to the inside. Butler with a steal. Oladipo with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Butler. Martin a screen. The drive by Butler. Hauser grabs the board.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Celtics lead by 5. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Celtics. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Grant Williams out there with Blake Griffin. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Up and over Lowry. Down low. And Smart with the bucket on the assist from Brown.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Butler. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt up.
White, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. The Celtics with the lead. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Double team on Butler. Lowry outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brogdon with the ball. Hero picks him up. Brogdon against Lowry. Williams passes to Brogdon. Now here's Griffin. Williams from long range. And Hero grabs the board. Miami calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Got a line change here for Boston. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Over Lowry. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen by Smart. Stolen by Lowry. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Martin with a screen on Smart. Here's Lowry. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
And Brown with the stuff.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Hero. Here's Martin. And the layup is good off the glass.
And Tyler Hero with another great look, just understanding where his teammates are.
And here's Brown for three. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Butler. A minute 15 left in the final quarter. Tatum with the block. Horford outside. Fires from deep. Kept alive by Boston. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And the second of 2 is good, and that'll put him up by 9. And for Miami, they're shooting poorly at only 28%. Hero against Brown. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. The shot, no good. Nice D from Horford. A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Butler. There's Tatum with the 3. The offensive rebound. Smart passes to Brown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Robert Williams.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Hero, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Butler. That one off the back iron and out. Boston on offense. For 3. And Hero grabs the board. Pass to Martin. Shoots over Horford. And again, the Heat missing. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, a nice win. Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you all for coming.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaFleur.